After beating Ultrakill for the millionth time, my friend told me about Encore levels and asked if after I beat them to show him how many restarts it would take me to beat both of them. I asked how many it took him. He said 25, and he told me it would take me about 50. Well, here's my Encore playthrough. Sorry to interrupt the cool montage, but these videos are hard to make and I would really love it if you would hit the subscribe. When I was loading into it, I was already pissed because my friend was doubting my Ultrakill abilities. But I quickly figured out that this was a bit harder than I thought. After a bit of meandering, I found a peculiar looking room with 2 skull boxes in them. What the fuck do I do with that? There wasn't any skull boxes on the way here. Guess I'll just have to go look around. Eventually, I found my way through and immediately got ambushed. Whew. I then entered the torture room, where I died a lot. But I eventually made it through, and I carried on ice. I mean, it's already pretty cold, I don't know. Like, it's literally icy in here, like, what the fuck? What? Okay, that was just stupid. After a few deaths and a cheeky little exploit I found, I got the red skull. I think I jump scared and thought there was going to be a boss room or something, but there wasn't. And I also got jump scared by a bunch of enemies that appeared in a random room that I was walking trying to find the blue skull. I got the tried and true trope in this level, getting ambushed, which I had to fight off. Little did I know I had a nice surprise waiting for me. Wait, what? Last time I had checked, there was no radiant enemies, but now I was over here getting bullied by a radiant sword machine. Only after committing first-degree murder and self-defense did the game decide to tell me what the hell a radiant enemy was. Thanks, Akita. Definitions aside, besides getting absolutely raped by this gutterman, that room wasn't that hard. I take that back. After all that, I figured when I saw the blue skull down the icy slide that I had done it. I'd beat the first Encore level and barely any restarts. So, like a naive child, I meandered up to the skull thing, put it in, and suddenly I saw the title card. And what the fuck? Heat resistance took me completely off guard because I didn't know that was a feature in the game. Because it isn't. This is the only place where it is. And so I was getting completely bombarded by radiant enemies that I just learned how to face while having to deal with a new mechanic. And I was completely overstimulated. And then jumped into cold water, which worked as a cooling thing, and moved on. Just to find another room full of enemies that I had to massacre in the name of self-defense. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? I also got cornered by radiant thralls, which I didn't know would be that hard to kill, and then I saw radiant fire people, and I was like, oh shit. And so while I was getting completely wrecked, I found a way out. I went through the door, and did I just make a circle? It took a big red sign telling me that was the exit for me to remember that, and after getting cooled off, I went into the boss room. was here I had a disk space error, and so I had to pause. No, I'm not cheating, I just had to pause the game. Get out of my comment section. After a disk error induced rage, I bullied the Radiant Cerberus, and I did it. The first Encore level is done. 14 restarts. Only 10 to go. Or I lose and prove that my 200 hours is for nothing! After getting severely traumatized, I walked into Limbo, which was, well, it looked more like what you think Limbo was. I couldn't even go into the secret level. I mean, obviously. So I moved on. After an intense battle and murdering this random guy right here, I figured out that I would need a blue skull. After doing the Ultrakill staple of murdering everything in my path till the door opens, did I get A, ambushed, B, $1 million, or C, a boss? Fucking ambush. It's always an ambush. One more ambush and I'm uninstalling the game. Well, this looks like a cooler room. Why is... Uh-oh. So Akita decided to make a room where you had to bounce off the enemies because if you dare to fall, you die. And so, well, let's just say I figured out the hard way that if you fall, you die. In all fairness, that looked like a platform I could jump on. But either way, now I was stuck trying to do something that I didn't even know was possible. So of course, well, I died. But then I did something really stupid. It was not intentional. I really just suck that much at the game. On the bright side, however, I found this exploit. Well, I can't call it an exploit. I think this is on purpose. But either way, I was just going to shoot at the enemies thrown by A and the Mind Flayer can teleport. Luckily, there would be no more deaths in that room, at least I think. So I carry on. And then I disconnected the main source of power because I'm a dickhead, walked outside, and it's daytime? I was so flabbergasted by the change that I went and actually read what the hell I did. I also tried finding an exit, which I failed. When I came out, I realized that it wasn't daytime, the screen was just breaking. I actually spent so long trying to figure out where the hell I was supposed to put this red skull that I ended up going in a circle, and because the door was locked, I killed myself. Well, that's fine, I'll just go back. Uh-oh. Well, it seems that I made a mistake. So what did I do? Well, I had no choice. I fought my way back through the room, which caused another death. So, 1 megacore, 0 me? Well, not exactly, because I immediately ran back and I did not do that because I remembered. Oh, I put the red skull at the beginning of the level, is what I thought until I found the Truman Show's true exit, went through and got a bit surprised with the floor is lava. At least it isn't an ambush. Well, I immediately fought my way through that room to find another Truman Show exit. How convenient. I immediately went through, figured out where to put the red skull, and immediately got ambushed. I exacted my revenge upon whatever these things are called and moved on. After completely obliterating whoever this angel was, I moved on underground. After playing Wii Tennis with one of the statues, I was able to go back outside and almost repeat a mistake that I made earlier, but eventually I found my way back and placed down the blue skull, or so I thought, because now there was a hideous mass trying to kill me. Midway through dispatching the hideous mass, it gained immortality, which my dumbass didn't even realize, so I died trying to dispatch something that couldn't be dispatched yet. That's fine. Take 2. Take 3? Take 4. After resisting the urge to uninstall 4 times, I was able to find my way here, which I immediately skipped this part because I'm not doing all that. As fate would have it, as I approached the final boss room, I was at 24 restarts. One more death and I wouldn't actually win. And this is that fight to win the challenge. Did it deathless. And with that, 10 plus 14, 24 restarts to win by 1. To Megacore, who's watching this, make a YouTube account and subscribe, damn it.